Everything good in the hood? I got my headphones, by the way. They're nice. Very good. It isolates everything so I can hear multiple things going on at the same time. I previously had to have my headphones off, but because there was a delay, but there's like no delay when I talk now. It's new. Hold up. Let me just take a picture of it in my hands or whatever. They are quite nice, though. So. Yeah, they're pretty nice. They have noise cancellation and they can pair it to multiple things at the same time. Yeah. Basically, it feels like it. I literally took them out of the box like an hour ago. But the basses are good, the mids are good. The mids are really clean. I think so. That's the idea. Mainly, I didn't have like a pair of headsets that were for a modern scope where you can connect via Bluetooth and everything. And I like how it has the 3.5 connection option as well. So it's a win-win. Like you can go future or you can go to the past style. mainly the earbuds falling out of my ears all the time and needing like a little adapter to go over my ear, and just having crappy bass was like enough to be like, all right, F this. Everything good, Duda? I came in the middle of like the conversation. I would put it within like what do you call it? Like put yourself on like a 30, like rather than look at it like in 8 days I'm gonna get paid, like think of it like a month basis, and like how much do you need per month to get to, you know, a comfortable position, and trade it super slow until you build that like muscle memory of like being patient, you know? It's mainly about patience is what I've noticed. You know, like sometimes I ground myself where I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna like purposely go to micros now for like, I know you're doing the whole 20 count thing, but like even just doing like a single micro and looking for just a qualifying day period, you know? If it's random, but that's why I use like Ninja with the set, you know, stop loss and the ATMs, because as long as your ATMs are the same and you're not like all over the place, that's mainly, they don't want to see you DCAing, and they don't want to see you like revenge trading randomly. They want to make sure like you're consistent in when you enter and lot size. So I have like 2 packs and 3 packs, and that's basically all I do. So I'm going between 2 and 3, but then also I can do 2 and 3 micros, or yesterday I took 3 minis, but that's not gonna matter. Yeah. The consistency comes with like the way your trades play out, is what I've noticed, because I've done like a few days half minis and then half micros for the rest, but I just do the same like 100 tick take profit, 100 tick stop loss, or 77 tick stop, or whatever, you know. So as long as yeah. Right. Yeah, it's like undeniable. It's like this thing that you've been waiting for, and you're like, oh snap. Yeah. What are you on 50Ks or 50Ks? So you have that, like, it's much tighter. Right. Yeah, there was like a time, you know, I've had times where I've like blown it, and then like I want to get back to equilibrium or something, and then it's like there's this mental thing that I'm doing to kind of like get my psychology back. Like half of it's psychological, you know, like half of the game. Like where's that hold on, let me try to put that thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's it all becomes like scar tissue too, so it's like getting over your own like past mistakes or whatever, like the shoulda coulda wouldas that could have been but didn't, you know. Yep. Right. Yeah, and then putting distance in time and space. That's why if you have a failure, like a part of me at least would always want to make it up so I can erase the failure or something because I hate losing. But then it's like I got used to, you know, so putting distance with time, healing all wounds, like where you just take it slow and then not add more failure on top of it by rushing. So just like, you know, being patient and waiting is a whole, like, you know, domain to building the confidence, because consistency is confidence, and so building that consistency is what you need to do, it seems. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the only like 1% ever make it to payout. So it's like you've already been in the 1%. So it's not like, you know, you just got to do it again. Yeah. It is a game indeed. That's why I play games while I do it, because it's it's no different. Yeah. Yeah, the itchy trigger finger, yeah. It's funny because I have all this monitors dedicated to it just so I can see that one moment, but I'm not even looking at it the majority of the time. I'm just trying to grind all these limit breaks for some of the characters in Final Fantasy VII, so it's just this tedious. What was it? Tears of the Kingdom or whatever? I saw it, but no, I need to get, I'm trying to get back in on games I missed. definitely, yeah, Breath of the Wild is gonna be the next game I play. I'm thinking for my birthday, my wife's gonna get it for Switch 2. Yeah. I was playing Link to the Past with my daughter, and I bought the strategy guide so she could read it to learn English while she plays, you know? Because that's how we played it, you know? Like, we didn't have internet. We went to our friend's house, and we had the strategy guide. And you'd take turns, and you'd capture the fairies in bottles, and you'd get 3 lives, and that's it. Strangely enough, yesterday we had negative delta and we kept pushing up. And then today, afterwards, after we closed on the Asian session, we dumped afterwards. But it was like, it just kept pushing up. We had like negative 4K in delta, but we kind of held that range. So it looks like people were setting up for like shorts, I guess, for an interim or something. A lot of sell orders. What does it all mean? Okay. So I gotta kill 136 enemies. God. A fake one. Where are they coming from? Like a server? Like, where do they invite you from? Yeah, Discord is just rampant. Damn, this sounds so good with the headphones on. It's like, before I would have to take it off to like hear my voice. It's so nice with them on. Oh my god. Everyone sounds amazing with it on. It's just great. Did Methodical Man come on like last Friday or whatever it was? Was it like Kyle hours? I guess he was busy. Guess it happens. He's like, I got a new crypto coin. Are those people in those, are they like generally in like Bangladesh or something? Where do they? You ever watch Kit Boga? He's hilarious with his voice changer. It's like it reminds me of like the Home Alone movie, but it's like with a virtual PC that he's rigged with traps. Then he just cashes out all the fake gift cards at the end, and they're like, "No! You mean like this?" Yeah, I watched those best of like compilations where it's like he takes the best snippets of like a scammer he trailed out for like days and gets him to call back. But the way he like draws them out is like it's an art. He can like make them like think it's real, and he's driving to the Best Buy and like making sound effects and stuff. I love how the the suicidal empathy like virtue signaling strategy doesn't work anymore. We're just like, so we're tired of it. Shut up. Take your frame and shove it up your ass. Like we played your little, that whole like woe is me technique, like pearl clutching like thing, but it's like we're tired of it, That's that's the type of person he should got. Like, I think the first term he didn't really know what he was doing, so he got recommended people that weren't the right fit. Now he knows exactly what he needs to do. I'm with Asmongold in the sense, like, they need to be more like, aggressive and just like kicking people out and arresting people that are protesting, and like these paid protesters, like bank accounts, assets seized, like the Neville Singham, Code Pink, like CCP loving people that are funding all this shit. Like, just take all their billions and be like, what funds? What are you talking about? Like, you have the right to protest, but you shouldn't have the right to paid protest. That whole thing is gross. Like, there's these paid protesters. Like, even that lady that got shot, she was part of a group that, like, tracks ICE and follows them around. She wasn't even from Minnesota. So it's like, in my opinion, she got what she deserved. Try to agitate, you're gonna get agitated. You're lucky you even have that ability. You know, some countries, they're getting slaughtered, and the left conveniently ignores it because it doesn't fit their narrative. In Iran and shit. Yeah, you're obstructing justice for one. Whether you agree with it or not is a different story, but you're not allowed to obstruct justice. What gave you that right? It's not a constitutional right to obstruct justice. It's like all the lefties are like sad because they lost the election and they don't get their way, so they're like acting like children, flipping the cart over like, well then I don't want to play the game. It's like, what do you think are in those things? Like BBs? And then Walsh encourages it, like, they're Gestapo. It's like, no, they're doing their job. Yeah, for sure. Well, it seems like it's all a racket to get these NGOs funded with like fake fraudy programs. So it's like it's a web of nesting dolls of like fake ways of laundering money. Even how Kamala burned through like $1.2 billion in her campaign in like 3-4 months, and like, what did you spend that on? It's like, and identity. It's all identity and yeah, they're definitely right. Boom, boom, boom. Dragon dive, how many times? 5 times, okay. boom, boom. Oh yeah. All right, 15 minutes until showtime. No, I work. But yeah, it's 11 p.m. my time, so basically I can just be chilling with you guys right now because it's night. But I worked, you know, I made more money last month and this month trading than I did at my job. And like they pay by the hour, and I used up all my vacation, but like they had the end of year holiday with Christmas or whatever, and it's on us to make up the lost time. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that, because other teachers were going in like on other days for like 10-12 hour shifts, and I'm like, I'm not, you know, cutting into my workout time, sorry. And then I just said, just dock my pay, whatever, you know. And then I just got the money from trading. So it's like nice to have that FU money like to offset, so you can have like a standard where I can just go in late. Like I go in at like 11 a.m. or a little bit later, and then just eat lunch and start the day. So I have like a slow start. I don't like rushing, and I don't like being beholden to other people. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, this might be my last year with them, and I'm contemplating opening up my own school again, because I had one for 10 years, so I know how to operate it on my own. It's not that difficult. Just watching it poorly managed and poorly run just annoys the hell out of me, and then I don't have enough ego to like demand my way be met, especially if it doesn't make me any extra money. I'm like, why bother, you know? Just let them fail on their own accord. I just kind of want to see my science curriculum instantiated in a school on a regular basis. Like, that's one dream I never... Like, I got them to buy it, so they were my first customer, so that's a win. But it was only for the summer vacation. Like, I want it to be like a regular program that people use. So that's kind of one reason why I don't give up on teaching. It's fun. It's fun to teach, though. It's fun to, like, see people succeed and get their goal. And, you know, I volunteered at orphanages and stuff, so it's not about the money. It's more about seeing people that, like, have a goal and reach the goal, and you help them on that path to reach the goal. That's... you at least get some inherent meaning by helping them. There's nothing worse than teaching students who don't want to learn, though. When I have my own school, I'd straight up call their parents and be like, pick up this little bastard. I don't want to teach them because they don't want to learn. I was like, you can have your money back. I don't want to deal with it. Dragon dive 4 times. Okay, 10 minutes. We're establishing a volume point of control at the 755 region. Say what? Yeah, it's basically... looks like a bear flag, but don't know. Nothing convincing yet. Yeah, the thing about the thing about, like, you know, the education business too is it's a lot of females, and then that energy is more pathos based than logos based. So a lot of it's about vibes and the feels rather than logically driven. So it's just sometimes having to deal with the, what's it called, the dynamics of how people, it's all about, you know, how things hit emotionally, which is lame because it's not effective. It's not always about what's effective or pragmatic. The headset's awesome. It's like no delay, and basically I can hear myself talk instantly as if it's like my voice, you know, without them on. But it's like crystal clear for all the ranges of sounds I'm listening to. 2 minutes for the 5-minute pre-market shenanigans, where the order book thins out and goes haywire for a second. You can do it. Three minutes. One minute. All right. Nice. Yo, 30 seconds. We are open. Cha-ching. Damn. Yeah, I'm getting some issues with lag as well. Why am I getting such lag today? What is this? Nice. I'm just waiting for the lag to settle. That's why I hesitated. I didn't want to get trapped in something I can't close. Indeed. Nice, woke, nice. Didn't take anything yet. Just waiting for the glitchiness. If it breaks the 700s, you could get some seller strength. Otherwise, it could be a touch and go on this 1,000 tick, but I'm thinking it's I full boarded 69.69. Oh, we just got a 173 lot seller and their partner in crime at 700. $650 has a 80 lot resting order down there. That push up could have been like a FU candle to continue to sweep the lows. I'm here for it. But I am lagging, which is annoying me. This is so annoying. It's like twitchy as fuck, man. What are you doing with this twitchiness, man? It's like causing me lag. I'm thinking we go sweep 650. Come on. There we go. Stop in profit, getting paid. Cha-ching. Trailing. Taking the second one off. The third contract trailing. It's going to pop up and kick me out at some point. 200 ticks on the runner. $200 across a couple. Nice. That was a nice low-hanging fruit for me anyway. Seeing the inflection point seller get rewarded at 700. It was a bit twitchy. That was the only thing I didn't like, was the lag and the twitchiness. But that resting order at 650 also looked like it was going to get swept, and sure enough, it did. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting the delta aggression of the sellers, so it looks like the sellers want lower amount, but it looks like you can keep going. Do we have anything key level wise here? Hold up. Monday low. Damn. Cha-ching. Congrats. Good job. We just had a buyer. I think they closed out 333 contracts at 617. I think that was a short taking a partial. Somebody likes the 33s. We got a bunch of resting orders down at the 600s, like right where we're at. That could be a buy wall. We did get that 333 buyer. That's Yep, that's the 333 buyer. Mm. Also, we have a 300 lot on ES at 69.50. Looks like it's been there a while, so that might be the end target it's aiming at, but who knows? Damn. Oh, have a good one, man. Yep. Peace. Well, well, well. That little buyer would have been a good long if I didn't already take a trade. So we basically just need to have a 3 more days of just kicking around some micros. That's it. My wife was not happy I got the punching dummy. She's like, "Where the fuck are you gonna put that?" I'm like, uh, the veranda, the balcony or whatever. But they're doing like a, what's it called? Like a renovation of the balcony. This basically starting from this or month or next month, and it's going on for like 6 months. So we can't use it, that type of thing. So I'm like, she's like, "How are you gonna move that with all the sand in it?" I'm like, "Good point." She's like, "Yeah, you should have just asked me. I would have told you that." But it's like I was like, "Can I put it in the living room?" It's just like not. I don't think she's gonna let me, but I could store it at her mom's because her mom lives on the 7th floor. But I don't want to impose. But I'm just like, but I wanted to do punching with my daughter about it. It's like, damn it. I guess I gotta be patient with it. We just hit another seller for 200 contracts at 630. If the buyer, the 333 buyer at 617 will hold, if it will hold, this could be a slingshot. If 630, that you just had a 221 buyer just enter at 630 as well, so they're having some sort of disagreement here, an inflection point. Let's see if ES has anything. Still got that resting order at 69.49. Sellers picking up strength again, maybe. Nice. Yeah, you were talking about that just before the open, like hitting. Another 100 lot just bought at 624. Yeah, the resting order at 69.50 looks like a juicy target. It's been there for the day, I think. Let me zoom out. No, basically it's been there since London. So it makes sense at the London close they sweep it. Some more sellers setting up. 200 lot at 621, 620. Interesting. Another 114 seller at 618 and 112 buyer at 622. Some large, relatively large entry. Sellers getting rewarded. 6950 sweep looks inbound. Not quite swept yet. Bam. They swept that resting order now. Just in time for London close. Wow. Holy jeez Louise. Hopefully you guys were in a short. That just swept everything. Lovely. We had like a 592 sweep to the sell side with a 258 bounce in delta and then a 26. It's just like absorbing all of this pullback. It's awesome. Let's see, are there any spoofers? No. It's hitting a bunch of sellers, but not really going any lower. 92 and 102 lot, the 550 and 540 region. Could get a little seller fatigue here. Also had a 150 buyer at 556 on the way down. Yeah, Clark, that was pretty intense. And the seller exhaustion coming in. At least for a low-hanging fruit. I don't know if it's going to be forever. $55.48. A lot of people taking partials. There's a lot of like 50, 60 lots up in here of sellers and buyers. Damn. Is that the Supreme Court something or other? Like, what is that all about? That's no good. Damn. That was pretty massive, if anyone was in that on the right side. Yeah, ES is all the way back. Damn. Just hit a... Somebody peeled off 129 sellers up at 686. They just sold it. Not that massive, but right at the volume imbalance. We went and grabbed 411 in buy side too. That's too bad. Hopefully this... Yeah, it's yeah, like seeing like a thing when I was like, oh, there could be this thing. I don't know if it's forever, but you know, and then not taking it is an art in unto itself, because it's like I want to, but it's like I already said, you know, like I already am up. Like I just need to phone it in with some micros with some consistency. That's it. So it's just like, it's not about the money, it's just about, yeah. But so much, I was telling like Duda, it's like so much of it is like this psychological thing where like success begets success and failure begets failure if you don't get out of your own head with it, you know. That's why I started playing. But you've taken payouts too, so it's like you know what it takes. So you're already on the upward slope of things. Looks like it wants to go up to 700 though, so your theory like looks like it could play out. Needs to go above 686, which looks like it's gonna do. Yeah, it's kind of just hanging out here for now. Big booty bounce. That's unfortunate. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna probably sign off then too. I'll just wait for the 30-minute candle close to make it break even, and then I'll just bid you adieu then. But yeah, catch you tomorrow, man. Yeah, it was kind of like, for me, the data was like that was one of the things that I was like, what's going on? Like, right. It happens, yeah. Alright, well, let's get the limit break saved up for him and do it for Cloud, and then fight the weapon tomorrow. Have a good one, man. Today's Wednesday, right? Wow. So the Wednesday. So we'll try to give out some evals at the end of the week. So Friday, so 2 days. $25,548. Very small resting order, but nothing substantial. Let me go look in history. 548. Well, 548. We had the basically we had the consolidation where I was saying the seller fatigue might end. We had 100 lot at 550 and 92 lot at 540. Nothing super substantial, but just in the consolidating range down there, we had some 100 lots and 150 lot that bought at 556 on the stab down. So that's why I was like, if it comes above that, you could see some seller fatigue, and then it retested it twice at 554-ish. So yeah, a little node there. But other than that, nothing super prominent. We had this looking historically what is there though. Sometimes you have some old volume points of control. We have a previous swing high that we bounced off of at 534. in October, volume point of control at 543. That's about it. For ES? There's nothing really resting below 500 at this time, but I mean, generally other than spoofers, using NQ for telegraphing resting orders is really hard to do generally, but that's why I switched to ES for that, but only when I see static orders that have been there since like London or something. Alright guys, well we're gonna call it here, so we will catch you tomorrow. There's always another day, so if you're not finding anything, you just always come back tomorrow. So stay frugal, stay blessed, stay positive,